Well, thanks a lot. CBS 42 is your local election headquarters, and after serving in the U.S. House of Representatives since 2014, Congressman Bryne making a run for a U.S. Senate seat.
This is a packed ballot ahead of that March 3rd primary, and joining us now for more on his campaign and everything going on in Washington, Representative Bryne. Thanks for being here this morning.
Really good to be with you.
Congressman, you are on the Armed Services Committee, so we want to start with Iran. A lot of people concerned about the tensions over there. You have said that you believe the strike that killed Qasem Soleimani was the right move. Do you stand by that, and what do you believe should be Washington's next move?
I do stand by it. I had a full personal briefing last week about what the intelligence was that we had before we made that strike. I think it was the right thing to do. He was by far and away the most dangerous man in the Middle East, responsible for the deaths of over 600 U.S. servicemen and women and thousands upon thousands of other people in the Middle East. So America's safer, the world is safer that he's gone. Now, what do we do going forward? Obviously, the president has said, we don't want a war with Iran, and we don't want a war with Iran. That's not something that's in our best interest. But Iran has got to stop the escalation against U.S. people and against U.S. interests in the Middle East. So this is a moment of opportunity. It's their opportunity. Are they going to take it or not? We'll see.
Congressman, something else we want to talk about, of course, right now is the impeachment issue that's going on right now. Nancy Pelosi says it's coming this week. This is something you've been waiting on for a while, and you've been very controversial about how long it's taken to get those articles of impeachment over to the Senate.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 weeks this Wednesday. We've never done that before. That's unprecedented. Usually, sending the articles over is a formality. You just do it almost automatically. Now we've got 4 weeks. The president is coming to the Congress on February the 4th to deliver the State of the Union address. This drags out. We're going to have the spectacle of a president delivering the State of the Union address while he's under trial for impeachment. That's not the way to run this country. We have serious problems. Iran obviously is one of them. Let's deal with those problems. We know what the outcome is going to be in the Senate. It's clear. He's not going to be removed from office. So what are we doing here? So I want to get him over there, let the Senate get its thing done, and let's get on with the business of the country.
Your latest campaign ad has caused quite a bit of controversy, of course, taking aim at the squad and Colin Kaepernick. Some people have called it racist. Other people have praised you for what they say you're telling the truth. Do you still stand behind the message of the ad?
Absolutely. When those people stand up and say the things that they say against our country, while servicemen and women of all colors, all races, all religions are out there putting their lives on the line for our country, I think what they're doing is inappropriate, and I'm glad I called them out. It's not racist to say that this person or that person is saying something you disagree with. As I say, the American servicemen and women that I meet all over the world, because that's where they are, all over the world, they're every color, every race, every religion, and I honor them, and I think they should too.
I wish we had more time to get into that issue, because I think there are many facets of that many other people would like to bring into play. But I want to talk about your top issues in this campaign.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, we have got to get away from the divisions in this country. The divisions of this country are hurting us. And the way you pull America together is you pull us together behind our first principles, the things that we all agree on. Everybody in America agrees on these principles. We have people that are trying to pull us away from those principles. Let's get back to them. Secondly, we've got to defend this country better than we're doing now. We got away from looking at what we have to do to defend the country, and look what's happened. Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, and these terrorist groups. We've got to do something about that. Immigration, protecting the southern border, extremely important. It is a threat to this country. We've seen the violence that's occurring on the Mexican side. It's spilling over into America. We've got to do something about that. And then finally, the cost of health care, which is something both parties talk about, but we haven't done anything about yet. We've got to get control of the cost of health care for everybody.
Very well. All right, Congressman, certainly enjoyed this opportunity to spend some time with you. Want to get more as the campaign wages on. March 3rd is the Republican primary for Senate, so make sure you guys get out there and vote. Let's get a quick